Hello, friends. Well, here it is, Battlefield 4. I'm sure that, you know what everyone wanted to see was the test range, which is what this is. Highly recommend going there, by the way. Today I'm going to be talking about practice makes perfect. The idea of getting that twitch aim down, that snap reflex and everything. And it really is all about repetition, doing certain distances over and over and over and over again to the point where that muscle memory builds so that you're able to quickly acquire your target and shoot them in the face. And that's what we all want to do, is shoot people. And so bearing that in mind, there's a few things that you're going to want to do. If you were like me and you have Battlefield 4 and you started playing, you had a little bit of a rough time, and a few things that have changed for me is I switched to Windows 8.1 to get some better system performance. And in doing so, I didn't have mouse acceleration turned off in Windows. And basically what that is when you're moving your mouse, the faster you move it, the more it actually moves, so it's not a true one-to-one ratio. Well, this makes snapping on targets, virtually impossible, because when you do that quick movement to snap on a target, your mouse will jump forward even more, making muscle memory, virtually impossible. And another thing that was an issue is things with like the sniper rifles. When you zoom in, you have to wait a second, or when you hold shift for that breath to start before you're actually going to be on target. So once you go in, turn mouse acceleration off, find yourself a nice zone where you can do 360 in 12 inches or whatever feels comfortable for you, and then you start working off that. Once you set a sensitivity that you feel like, okay, I can turn around on people fast here if they get behind me and things like that, then stick with that and stop messing with it and leave it there. Don't change it again. Give it like a month of playing at that sensitivity, and you'll develop that muscle memory. The more you tweak it constantly, the more it's going to be harder. You're starting over every time you change it. So on that note, we're going to switch over to the gameplay here. This is after a little bit of practice with there, and I'm aiming significantly better than I was, and I think that's directly due to turning off mouse acceleration and having that little bit of practice, because this game feels a lot different than Battlefield 3, at least to me. It may not to you, but to me this game seems radically different than Battlefield 3. Yes, this game has some major netcode problems. Basically, when you get shot, when you shoot people and everything, the timing is really kind of horrific. You'll feel like you get one shot a lot. You're going to be killed by people. Really, it seems like before they even turn the corner, they've already killed you. And that was the way they decided to set things up. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. And hopefully we'll see some improvements on it. So bearing that in mind, you're going to have to do a little playstyle tweaking and everything to play towards what the game is. And I'm going to say flanking is more important than ever now, and being aware of what's going on around you is more difficult and more important than ever, because the way these maps are designed and everything, the flanking opportunities, the openness of it, there's a lot of difficulty in keeping an eye on everything around you, and you will have plenty of deaths from people that you just don't know why they were there in the first place, and that is a frustrating thing that can happen. As far as the weapons in this game go, just like in Battlefield 3, pick your kit. Obviously the game's brand new. Mess around with everything. Get some unlocks with stuff. Have fun. But a little later on, it's going to be time to say, okay, this is my gun for this kit, and maybe this is my number 2 gun for this kit. And you move on with that. So here we have one of those wonderful moments where you saw that guy right in front of me, and then he's way back there. Fun Battlefield 4 stuff. So really what I want to leave you guys with here in this video is that practice does make perfect. Slow down, acquire your targets, learn that muscle memory, use that practice range. It's there, it's wonderful. These kind of places are great flanking maneuvers. Learn the maps, learn the feel of the game. Don't spend all day every day in that practice range, but I personally am going to go in there periodically just to test my shot out and make sure that I'm not getting sloppy with my aim and stuff. I've increased my sensitivity for this game over Battlefield 3. I feel that's necessary for the way that the gameplay is in here. So that's me. Once again, you got to find what feels right for you. And a little tip for you: if something feels right for you but it isn't working ever, you might want to change it. Just putting that out there for you. Don't go insane on me. Here's nice shooting lots of people. There you go. Grenade. RGO impact grenades. Fantastic. Alright guys, well have a great week. Test out that test range, get that muscle memory built, and just go in there periodically and freshen up your skills. Learn to fly in there instead of in a server where you make people mad. Thanks. Have a good one, and God bless.